All right, let's go ahead and start on our backs. So go ahead and lie all the way down. Just bring the knees into the chest, give them a little hug. Just a little rock back and forth. And then hold the right knee into your chest and just lengthen out the left leg. See if you can get the heel to come all the way onto the floor. Turn the toes up to the ceiling. Just start to press down into the heel. And then interlace your hands behind the back of your right thigh. And you're just going to start going towards straight. So you're holding the back of the thigh and bringing the thigh close to the chest. And we're going to try to pin it there as we just move that right leg. So see if you can get it to a place that's going to go straight. So if that means the leg goes farther away from you, that's fine. But put some pressure into your hands and then pull a little bit with your hands. So you're pushing the leg into the fingers and then you're pulling against the leg at the same time. Just maybe take 2 or 3 more. Good, last one. You're just going to let the leg go straight and then release the hands. And I want you to keep, so wherever that leg is, it doesn't have to be too close, but I want you to get it somewhere where it's nice and straight. Get heavy in your tailbone, and then we're just going to flex the foot like you're standing on it, and you're going to rotate the toes out and in. Out, in. Just give me a few more like this. See what that range of motion looks like. Really try to turn the right toes out and far in. Left heel's pressing down, toes are pointing up to the ceiling. Last one. Good job, bend it in, switch it. Left thigh's gonna hug close, interlace the palms behind the back of the thigh, and just start to reach straight and bend. Straight, bend. Right toes are pointing up to the ceiling, and that heel is heavy on the ground. Let's go for 4, 3, just pressing that leg into the hand and the hand pulling against the leg. Last one, let it go straight. Turn the toes out and in. So the foot is flexed. The right heel is pressing into the ground. And I want you to just try to move that leg in the hip joint all by itself. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring the knees in. Go ahead and drop the knees over to the left. Just leave that right shoulder on the floor. Look over that right arm. Bring the knees back up and over to the right. Look over that left arm. Let that left shoulder be nice and heavy. Take a deep breath. Good. Back into center. Arms and legs are going to reach up towards the ceiling. We're just going to have the legs in tabletop here. And then I want you to just think of right arm going back, left leg going across the room. Bring it back to center. Switch. So we're going to just take the arms and legs, opposite arm moving away from each other. Opposite leg moving away from that opposite arm. So first, head and shoulders are going to stay down. And I want you to see if you can get your bottom ribs to get flat and heavy on the floor. Maybe even drawing in around the waistline so that you feel like your waistband can get a little closer to the ground. And now we're going to just start to make this movement a little less precise. And you're going to start to just move the arms and the legs in any kind of way or shape that's going to challenge the core stability here. So I'm kind of bicycling the arms and the legs. They can move in ways that don't necessarily have to stay within the framework of the body, right? You can go out, kind of like you're swimming through gravity here. Now the more large and wide your movements get, the more challenge it becomes to keep steady and still in the core. Let's go ahead and take the knees over towards your left side and your hands and chest over towards the right. They're still moving, swimming. Okay, we're gonna go knees over to the right, head and chest over to the left. Good, back to center. Now let's pick the head and shoulders up. So same thing, just now we've got the head and shoulders up. If you need to hold your head with your hands, go ahead. So you've got this kind of bicycling action with the arms and the legs. Can we try to bicycle our way all the way up to our seat? So see if you can continue this action and rock yourself up onto your sit bones. Again, kind of moving your arms and legs in weird circular patterns, just moving outside the body. And then let's slowly roll back down. Keep your head and shoulders up. Can we do it again? You're gonna try to roll yourself back up. And then rolling back down. Give me one more like that, where you're gonna roll back up. And then placing your feet on the floor, keep the tail tucked, and we're just gonna go back a few inches and up. I want you to feel your pubic bone curl up and your tail push under you towards your heels. Squeeze your thighs together, and if you've got a ball and you wanna put it behind your low back, you can. But we're gonna start to challenge that tilt of the pelvis underneath you, so it feels like you're trying to rest the waistband of your pants down towards the floor. You just go more. You can always straighten your legs or just keep the knees bent. There's two. Last one, hold it here. Just take this left hand, swing it wide, and back to center. Swing it wide and center. Keep that nice scoop of that tail underneath you. Belly button's pulling back. Head and shoulders are relaxed. There's 4, 3, 2, 1. Take this left arm up to the ceiling, all the way back to reach, and then scoop it forward. Up to the ceiling, all the way back, rotate the chest, and then back to center. Hand comes up, opens to the left, and center. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take both hands and put them out at about a 45-degree angle from the body to the left, right? So we're still to the left, and now we're just doing this little twist, little twist. I want you to feel like your hands are right in the center of your chest, and as they move, the chest rotates a little deeper, knees stay together, cinch the waist in. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it here, just holding this rotation. We're going back, and up. Little pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way back up through center. Readjust yourself. Let's just go to that rolling back and up. Just getting core back aligned before we go over to the right side. Couple more, here's 3, 2, hold it back here. Right arm's gonna swing all the way open and back to center. Really reach back with the arm and take the chest with you. There's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Here we go. Right arm up, reaches back, and in. Right arm up, reaches back, and in. Here we go. 8, 7, all the way up. Turn the chest to the wall. 6, 5, 4, 3. Last round. Good job. Take both hands over to about a 45-degree angle from the body. And then from here, we're just doing a little twist, little twist, little twist. Try to hold the knees together. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the twist. Back a few inches up. Back, up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up through center. Just bring the heels together, toes turned out, knees nice and wide. And we're gonna roll all the way down. Arms are gonna come up by your ears. And you're gonna exhale, roll all the way up. And we're gonna pick up the feet and reach through the legs. So your heels are in, your toes are out, your knees are wide. Rest it back down, all the way down to the floor. Exhale, all the way up, lift. I want you to squeeze the heels together. If you really want to challenge, bottoms of feet squeeze together. Place it back down. So if you get the soles of your feet to press all the way in together, keep that inner thigh connection. Roll it all the way down, otherwise just heels of the feet. Let's go for 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. 1, good job. Cross those ankles, place your hands on the floor. Give yourself a little cat and cow. Stretch the belly, round the spine, draw the belly up, press the floor away. So move the shoulder blades as well. So as you push into the floor, you're gonna feel your shoulder blades go around the ribs, and then they're gonna glide together as you lift your chest and lift your sit bones. A couple more like this. Last round. Good. Walk your knees back enough that you're in a push-up position on your knees, and then we're just gonna glide those shoulder blades. So you feel like you're doing a little shoulder blade shrug, where they glide together, and then you push them apart. See if you can push them apart enough that it feels like you almost get a little bit of height in the spine where it can come above those shoulder blades. Just give me 3, 2, 1. Tuck your toes, lift it to your knees. If this is too much, you can always come back down onto your knees, but right now we're gonna be in a full plank. We're gonna do the same thing. Pushing into the floor, shrugging those shoulder blades. So the arms don't bend, just the shoulder blades moving in and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take those hips back over your heels, shoulders back over the wrists. Hips to the heels, and back to plank. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it back. Here's your little pulse. Shins are low to the ground, get those thighs turning on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up and back, downward facing dog. Start to pick up the hips, pedal the feet. Switch the legs, drop the other heel. So take your feet about hip-width distance apart, and you're just going to take your right hand, tap that left ankle or left shin or somewhere on that leg, and then you're going to walk yourself forward into your plank. We're going to come back into the downward facing dog. Take the left hand, tap the right shin, back into plank. So just moving back and forth from plank to down dog, picking up a hand, tapping the opposite leg. And just a few more back and forth. Let's try for like 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. Good, back to down dog. Right leg's gonna lengthen up and back behind you. Can you keep your hips pointing towards the floor? Turn the right toes towards the floor, flex the foot like you're gonna stand on the wall. Pick up the leg and reach back like someone's holding onto your right foot and they're pulling you back towards the back of your mat. Take one more big breath here. Good, exhale, bend the right knee right into your chest and you're just gonna tap that right knee to the right elbow. Hold it there. Take it over the left elbow, hold it there. Good, and then you're just gonna step it in between the hands. Lower the left knee, take the hands onto that right thigh, come on up. Going to anchor your tail, pull your pubic bone up towards your belly button. Let your hips start to come forward, right till you feel that nice stretch at the front of the left thigh. So keeping your hands on the thigh, we're gonna do that same cat and cow with the spine. Going to flex and round like an angry Halloween cat. You're not really moving your hips too much. And then you're gonna inhale, lift your chest, and let the hips fall forward just a hair. Belly button pulls back, try to round through your spine. It should intensify the left hip stretch. And then inhale, let the hips slide forward as you lift your chest. And your hands can just support you on this right thigh. So I really want you to feel that deep anchoring as you draw the belly back. And the tail goes under you. And then that releases the tailbone back and then lifted the chest up. Maybe just maybe 2 more like this. One more. Good, arms can come up. Elbows are gonna bend and dive in and make this big circle as you reach the hands forward. So up, lift the chest, same idea, exhale, reach the hands forward, belly pulls back through your spine. Here's 3, 2, just get nice big movements with your shoulders. 1. Hands on either side of that right foot, keep the right toes down, point the foot, straighten the leg back. Try to drop the right hip towards the floor. See if you can extend your spine long and your chest forward towards your toes. Keep pressing down into that big toe. Good, flex the foot, keep the left hand on the ground, you can use open to the right. Good, both hands come back down. Place the right foot on the floor, plank, step it back. All right, here we go again. We're gonna go back, tap the left ankle, plank, downward dog, tap the right ankle, plank. Here's 3, 2, 1 more round, 1, 1. Go back to down dog. Left leg's gonna lift, toes towards the floor, inner thigh lifting, get the leg up, belly's pressing back, and I want you to think of that left heel getting pulled to the back of the room. Get one more big breath here. Good, knee to the chest, shift forward, left elbow, hold. Good, take it to the right elbow, hold. Step it between the hands, lower the right knee. Good, and then from here, just coming up onto that left thigh with your hands. So we've got that nice deep tilt of your tail, right? I want your tailbone going down, your belly button pulling back, hands coming on the thighs. You're gonna pull back and round like an angry Halloween cat. And then you're gonna inhale and let it go like a cow. Now again, it's not gonna look like a huge action in this position, but it should feel pretty intense across the front of that right thigh. So find flexion in your spine and a little tilt of your tail under you. And then some extension here as it goes back. Let's go for 3, 2. Last round. Good, take those hands up. Here's the circles, elbows bend, get that same lift, reach the hands forward, pull the belly back. So now you don't have the hands there to help, but we're still getting that same action here. Now just adding the arms into the game. All right, let's go for 3. 2. Flex round the spine. Last one. Good. Both hands down. Point those left toes. Straighten the left leg back. And see if you can find that stretch to the top of the foot, the ankle, the shin here. Keep the toes down. So you can drop the left sit bone a little more towards the floor, taking a good breath. Good, you can flex the foot. Keep the right hand on the ground. Start to turn to the left. So try to get your left hip to drop. Don't let it rise up with you. And then you can raise that left arm. Left toes are pointing up to the ceiling. Give me one more big breath. Good. Place the hands down on either side of the left foot, second back plank. Pausing here. We're going to come into our side plank. So I want you to take that right hand, place it on the floor, and then we're going to just take this left foot and step it a little bit more forward. So you've got your left foot as a kickstand. That left arm's going to go to the ceiling. My right outer edge of my foot. Check your foot. Make sure you're on the blade of the foot and not on the ankle bone. I don't know if you can see the difference there, but I want that leg active, and you're not resting on your ankle as much as you are on the outer edge of your foot. You're going to lower your hips towards the floor. Left arm can drop towards the foot. And then you're going to lift your hips, press into the feet, make this nice big rainbow out of your side, and then come back down, lower the hips. There's some control that has to happen here in the right shoulder. So make sure you've got that shoulder feeling like it's set up in a way that's stable, so that you're not hiking it up into your ear. I want you to feel this under part of your arm, where your bra strap is, bra line. I want you to feel that firing up. So press into your hand and squeeze that area. Let's go for 3. 2. 1, hold yourself up, left arms back up to the ceiling. You're gonna wrap it like you're gonna reach under you, and open. Wrap, and open. Last 5. Keep the hips up, press into the feet, press into the hands. Here's 4. 3. 2. 1. Square off the hips, step the left foot back, we're going to the left side. So right foot's gonna step about midway. Right arm goes up to the ceiling. You're gonna lower the hips, reach the right hand back towards that left foot, and then pick it up, reach it over your head. Goes down, and up. Use your feet, use your hand, and use those obliques. Let's go for 4, 3, so you can get the whole hand flat on the floor. 2, hold this one up. Right arm up to the ceiling, we're gonna wrap, reach under, and open. Under, back open. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place both hands, step that left foot back. We're gonna lower all the way to the knees, look forward with the chest, elbows bend to chaturanga, press it up. Halfway chaturanga, press it up. I want those elbows to squeeze in. Let's go for 5, 4, make them touch your ribs. 3, zip that belly up. 2, chest is forward. 1 to the floor. Hands are gonna come back, reach them toward your legs. Start with the palms facing the floor. pinkies turned in. Hold the legs up, nice long neck, get rid of all the wrinkles in the back of the neck. Lift the hands a little higher, watch the shoulders though go down as the hands come up. Can you squeeze the pinkies in, in, in? So we're just holding the legs, just squeezing the pinkies towards each other. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna take the arms, reach them all the way forward, palms are gonna touch overhead, legs are gonna squeeze together, and then we're gonna take them all the way back to the hips, palms face the floor, legs go wide like a giant X, bottom half of the X. Arms come up, make yourself like one long line. Arms reach back, make yourself a little X on the bottom. One long line, get really strong, squeeze it on the center. Open it wide, squeeze the hands back. 3 more. 3, try to zip your belly off the floor, don't just do a belly button push-up. 2, 1. Good job. Hands come under your elbows, toes are gonna tuck. You can push back to your knees or full push-up. Downward facing dog. All right, right leg's gonna go up and back. Bring that knee to the chest, shift yourself forward. Touch that left elbow, touch that right elbow. Step in between your hands. Keep your crescent lunge, come all the way on up. Good, so just holding here, belly's back, tail is heavy, right knee is bent, arms are up to the ceiling. So from here, we're gonna shift the weight forward, try to get that left leg nice and long, arms are reaching across the room. And then we're gonna come up into this warrior 3. So you're gonna launch off that back foot, swing the arms back towards your leg, hold yourself up, and then we're gonna transition all the way to standing and bring the left knee into the chest. Arms are gonna come back up to the ceiling. Hold. And now we're gonna step all the way back to that warrior 2. So that means as you step the left foot back, you're gonna open to the side. Just get that? We're gonna reverse it. So take that left hand down the back thigh, reach the right arm over the ear. And then we're gonna pivot back forward, crescent lunge. Okay, so that's our action. We're gonna do that a couple times. Then we'll take it a little faster. So hands are reaching forward, warrior 3. If it's too much, hands can always go back. Holding, belly lifts up off of the thigh. Keep lengthening all the way up, left knee to the chest. And then we're gonna open up, warrior 2, step it back, open to the side room. Good, so I'll let you kind of choose where the arms go. I held mine up the whole time that time, but if they need to slide back to get a little break, they can. So arms up by the ears, very crescent facing forward. Launch off, warrior 3. Try to stick that balance. Holding, all the way up, knee to the chest. Warrior 2, open out. Good. Crescent lunge. Warrior 3. Again, hands can swing back. Holding. Try to perfect this and get long and find those subtleties in here that you're reaching the top of the head away from the heel. All the way up, knee to the chest. Squeeze the right glute to straighten the leg. And get that knee up. And then all the way open, warrior 2. Last one. Turn forward. Warrior 3. All the way up, knee to the chest. All the way open, warrior 2. Reverse it. Good. Come on now. Switch the sides. Left leg back. All the way up. Left knee. Elbow. Elbow. Step in between the hands. Crescent lunge. Lean forward over that left thigh. Launch off, warrior three. Hands can swing back if you want them back. Good, all the way up, right knee to the chest. All the way back, warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Pivot back forward, crescent lunge. Okay, here we go. Warrior three. All the way up, knee to the chest, squeeze that left glute. All the way up in warrior two. And then we're going right back to crescent lunge. We'll add that reverse again at the end. Here we go, warrior three. All the way up. Step it back, warrior two. Here we go, forward crescent lunge. Warrior three. Knee to the chest. Squeeze that left glute. All the way open, warrior two. Last round. Crescent. Warrior three. Knee to the chest. Hold. Warrior two. Reverse. Hands all the way down on either side of that left foot. Step it back, plank. Holding your plank. Tails tucking, heels are lengthening back. Press in the hand, turn the chest forward. Right hand to the center. Open up, side plank. So if you need to, you can always bring the right knee down to the floor. Otherwise, you're going to be on the outer edge of that right foot. We're going to stack the feet. And then you're going to take this left hand, turn the thumb to the floor, palm faces your toes, and then from here I'm going to lift my left leg up. Now I'm going to try to swing my left foot forward to tap my fingertips, and then back. Again, you can always put the right knee on the floor if it's too much. Here's 3, 2, 1, step it back. Switch sides, left hand down, right arm reaches forward. Again, left knee can come to the floor if you need to. Tap the foot to the hand, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plank, knees down, chaturanga push-ups. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way to the ground. Reach the arms forward, hold. Bend the elbows into the cactus arms. Good. Here's that little hand lift, elbows dive down, release. Wrists press back, elbows go down, release. I want you to feel the shoulders lift slightly and your chest go forward as your elbows go down and your hands come back. Last 4. Here's 3, 2, 1. Reach those arms forward, hold. Turn the palms up to the ceiling. And hands back under the elbows, press back to the knees or the toes. Downward facing dog. Right leg up and back. Exhale, right elbow, left elbow, step in between your hands, crescent lunge. So grab your weights. You should have weights somewhere close by. Here we go, coming back up to crescent lunge. Arms are gonna get held here. So I wanna get yourself nice and low. Your palms are reaching forward. You're gonna bend a little deep into that left leg. Then we're gonna straighten both legs. Bend the elbows into your ribs, reach them out long. Feel like you can tap your left knee and then come up. Move a little quicker, here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get back in that crescent lunge, little pulse to the hands, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hinge forward, hands reach back by your hips. We're going to that warrior 3. Holding this position with the legs, just the arms are going to lift and then lower the hip. Lift above the hips, lower. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it all the way up. Knee to the chest, thumbs to the shoulders. Hold that left knee up. Press those hands up and down. Hands up and down. So you can hold the left knee here, or you can start to kick the leg straight with your hands punching up. So it's going to look like arms go up, leg kicks out, bend. Extend, bend. There's 8, 7, 6. Try to stop those elbows around shoulder height. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to transition all the way up into that warrior 2. Palms are going to face away from you. Get low in the legs. Elbows bend in, reach out. Bend in, reach out. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you lift your heel up on that right foot? And then palms are going to face up. And then we're just going to make little circles with your hands. Get yourself low. Try to hold that heel up. Reverse your circles. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the right heel down. Reverse your warrior. Left hand can stay where it is. Reach that right arm over your head. You're just gonna bend that elbow. Reach it straight over your ear. So the upper arm doesn't change. Palms facing the floor on this one. I just want you to feel this length happening in the back of the arm, the tricep. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, cinch your core in. 1, that right arm comes all the way down. Windmill both hands, set your weights. Step yourself back to plank. Holding here. We're just going to swivel the hips side to side. So you want your hips to get to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Here's 8. Feet can be all the way together or apart. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. Lower the knees, look forward. Here's our 5 push-ups. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way to the floor. Lift the legs. This time we're just going to rest the forehead. Just keeping the legs up. Let the legs be like a V. You're going to tap the heels together. Keep the knees elevated. Extend. Tap the heels together as you bend your knees. Reach them back. Try to keep your thighs and knees up and your pubic bone down. Good, now let your head rest on your hands. And now we're going to add a lift to the upper body. Lift your hands up off the floor and you're just hovering here. Fingertips under your forehead. Legs are still doing the same thing. Give me 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, press back to the toes or the knees. Downward facing dog. Left side. Tap the left elbow, right elbow. Step between your hands, grab your weights. Come on up. Crescent lunge. Elbows are gonna bend by your side. Here we go, pressing all the way straight, extend, bend. Reach the hands forward, straighten the legs, lower the left knee. Bending and straightening the left leg. Right knee's going towards the floor like it's gonna tap. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it low in that crescent lunge. Little pulse of the arms. 10, 9. Might get them out a little wide. We'll make a little V now. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hinge forward, hands come back by your hips. Warrior 3. So the hands are at your hips, then they go higher. Stop at the hip and higher. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up to standing, right knee into the chest. This time the thumbs are going to turn in towards your shoulders, palms face forward. Punch up and down. Punch up and down. Elbows are going to try to stop around shoulder height. Now you resist the arms coming down. And we're going to add that leg kick if you can. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, get that left leg straight. 2, 1. We're going to transition all the way up into warrior 2. I'll turn myself around. Palms are going to face out wide. Elbows are going to bend, reach, bend, reach. Just staying low. That left knee is going over that second toe. Check it. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift that left heel, get that heel up. We're going to turn the palms to the floor, turn them up. Turn them down, turn them up. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel down, right hand on that right thigh, left arm over the ear. So palm faces the floor, that left arm's reaching back. You have your ribs turned all the way to the side. Elbow bends over the head, hand drops, and then reach it long. Bend it, reach it. So check your body is parallel to your mat. Check that that elbow's pointing up to the ceiling, that your tail is towards the floor, your ribs are back, your belly's engaged. You're not too heavy in this right hand. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down with those weights. Hands on either side of that left foot. Step it back. Hold your plank. Looking forward. Let's just do our alternating little knee taps. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbows are going to bend, knees drop all the way to the floor. Give me one more reach back. This time, can you bend your knees and grab for the ankles? If you can't grab the ankles, just bend the knees and reach back with the hands. If you've got the ankles, kick into the feet. See if you can lift your chest a little bit by kicking in the legs. Pubic bone's heavy. Good, release. Hands under those elbows. Push it back. Child's pose, take a couple breaths. Look forward, hips are gonna come up, downward facing dog. Almost done, guys. Right leg's gonna go up and back. Step in between the hands. Look forward, I want you to keep that left hand on the ground. Right arm's gonna reach forward. You're gonna get all your weight into this right foot. And then we're gonna tap that left ankle. And then you're just gonna reach it back. If it doesn't have to go to the floor, don't put it on the floor, just let it extend back. You're gonna tap, reach. Maybe you can get really light on that left hand and just barely hold yourself upright with those fingertips. Most of your weight is all in that right leg. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that right arm out, left leg out. Let's take this right arm up to the ceiling, and you're gonna start to go towards straighten that right leg and turn your chest towards the right. Left toes are pointing to the ground. Good, step that left foot back, keep the left hand on the floor. So now in this twisted lunge, right arm up to the ceiling. Good, slowly plant that left hand, turn to the outer edge of your left foot, step your right foot back to meet the left, side plank. Both hands come down, downward facing dog. All right, left leg up and back, look forward, step it between the hands. Right hand moves a little forward. Left arm's gonna reach. Tap that right ankle, reach it back. Right ankle, reach it back. Try to stay low in that left leg. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that right hand right where it is. Left arm's gonna go up to the ceiling. Start to straighten that left leg. Right toes point to the floor. Turn your chest to the left. One more big breath. Bend your left knee, step the right foot to the back of the mat. Keep your right hand on the floor. Again, rotate. Now make sure your right shoulder is feeling hugged into the joint. You feel like the arm is strong. Turn to the outer edge of your right foot. Step the left foot back, side plank. And both hands come down. Look forward. Lower the knees. Chaturanga all the way to your belly. Good job, guys. All right, last little bit here on your belly. We're just swimming those legs. So get the legs nice and straight. I want you to feel like they are lifting from the thigh. You gotta feel your glutes turning on, but get those legs nice and long. Really feel like they're reaching back, lifting from the inner thighs. If you wanna keep your head down on the floor, you can. You can also pick up the arms and start doing little swimmer kicks with the arms. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Press it back. Child's pose. Pick up your hips, slide your hands forward, press down into your palms and start to lower your chest towards the floor. Can you pull your belly up away from your thighs? Keep lifting your armpits away from the ground. Lift your forearms away from the ground. Walk your hands back in. We're gonna take that right arm, reach it under your left, and rest your right shoulder and ear on the floor. Now you can use your left hand to help turn towards the left. Press back up. Switch sides. Right hand on the floor, left arm threads under. Rest your shoulder and your ear on the ground. That right hip can wrap in towards center. You're pushing into this right hand to turn your chest a little more towards the right. Good job. Press back up through center. Go ahead and have a seat. Let's just cross that right leg over the left. Try to get both cheeks back down on the ground. You're gonna hold that right knee with your left arm. And then we're gonna take this right arm up to the ceiling. I want to get really tall. You're gonna use your own musculature around the core to turn. Then place the hand behind you. Lift your chest again. And now if you want to use a little bit of this left arm to pull, you can start to rotate a little deeper. Back to center. Switch sides. Sit up real nice and tall. Right arm's gonna hug the left knee. Left arm goes up. Get real tall. Turn with all of your core. Place the hand behind you. Now use the right arm to help twist a little deeper. And then back to center. Take both legs out in front. Toes point up to the ceiling. Arms are gonna reach up. You're gonna reach those hands all the way forward as long as you can. Try to stay flat in the back. And then hands come down wherever that is. And you can start to round the spine, forehead towards the shins. Then you can lengthen the spine, drag energetically your hands back as you get long towards the toes. And again, round. And inhale. Take the heels together, soles of the feet together, knees are wide. You can use your elbows to kind of push the knees open as you lean forward. Take one more big breath here. Good. All right. Another day down. Good job, guys.